one. Hello and welcome. We have Matr Pectus versus Destiny Shout. There are only 3 undefeated teams left in UD, and these are 2 of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, might be in the other team.
Yeah.
But
wait, that means half the teams are undefeated still. This is less impressive.
Well, yeah, but not after. Well, that's because there's only 6 teams, isn't there? Like
yeah.
2 of them disbanded.
Yeah.
So it would be a little bit more impressive, but those other teams played games.
Yeah, they did.
It's not like they just immediately disbanded. But we got some pretty standard bands here. Still in a good match.
What matchups are you looking for to be like the big game changer matchup here? In my opinion,
well,
I think it's solo lane.
I was gonna say carry, but yeah, because I think last time we casted, they said he was kind of popping off.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you now that I'm looking at the names, and my memory's kind of recalling that game a little bit. I remember Mton's doing really good in one of his games too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely gonna be a good game. TM into Morgan. I believe Ohei was getting some pretty good raw snipes too, right? That was that.
Yeah. Ohei's always a fragger, dude.
Yeah, he was getting. I remember that he was getting some pretty disgusting raw snipes just out of nowhere. It's like he just lets it rip off cooldown, and that's like a 30-second cooldown, max cooldown.
Like when you look at each team, right? Like who's the weak link for each team?
For each team?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know every player, but if I had to pick one from each team, it's not going to be Ohei or Clay City from them. So it's kind of hard to pick. I have no idea because I only know those 2.
It's fair enough. Athena here has been the first pick for Matr Pectus.
Yeah, that's kind of risky. That's always risky.
It can really flex into any role though, like jungle, support, solo. I think it can handle any of those 3 very well. And it looks
but I don't know. Her ult is just really good in laning phase.
Yeah, I mean it works pretty well through like the whole map though. I mean if you ever start going in bad engagement, come back in. But they do pick up Sobek and Heimdallr very likely for the dual lane, which means they're rushing their dual lane strength right off the bat.
And Sobek is very good at getting first bloods.
Yeah. And Heimdallr is not a pick we see too often with the current meta. But really, no one knows the current meta.
Yeah.
No one really knows it.
With the bow build coming into the meta, it's not exactly Heimdall's best build. So I think that's why you're not seeing him too much. There you go. That's wrong. Probably the best one with the bow build.
Rama and Kukulkan both picked up in response to that. Kukulkan being a pretty safe laner for solo lane, doesn't have too many bad matchups, and usually can just either win or tie out lane. And Odin is an interesting pick here because he's not someone we've seen too often until just this recent patch, especially in SPL. He played 4 games and won all 4 last week.
There's a resurgence of Odin players for sure.
So I
think that Mystical Battle Rush is really making him be at the top.
Yeah.
Ability to just literally pop your shield and be next to somebody early game.
And you rotate out early, he can have a huge impact, especially with his cage. Unless you go for like a ghost, you kind of just lose. As you saw during your guys' game against Buzz when he was playing Odin jungle, that first game you didn't have a ghost at the very start.
We didn't have a phantom.
Yeah, you didn't have a phantom.
That really hurt us.
Yeah, it was destroying you guys. In game 2, you had one, and the impact.
Yeah, game 2, literally, we had a phantom. It was a complete 180.
Yeah, I know. They just kept Odin ulting your whole team, and then Zeus ult, and then you guys just like, well, guess we die. I don't know what we do here because none of us have a way out.
That was an unfortunate one too because I had pressure over in solo. I don't think I was getting early rotates. I just did that Odin cage. We didn't have a phantom.
Kali banned out here, along with Loki, Finner, and Giannis. Those are.
There's the Raw. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think Raw is a pretty good pick in here.
It's gonna be a little. I think it's gonna be a little weird because his support is a Sobek. Sobek. I was about to say, Sobek and straight lines are not very cohesive.
I mean, I don't know. I believe in Olhe to hit those ults, just freehanding them. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah,
Looks like
after
Tsukiyomi,
last time we saw him.
Tsukiyomi and Scylla were both picked up. I almost said Tsukiyomi and Yaxel were picked up.
This,
But
this Suki might be solo though. I believe he soloed Suki last time we saw him.
how do you playing Kakol in jungle? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm down. I love Kakol in jungle. I think it's one of the funnest jungles, and it's really good.
Let's do Kakol and support Athena jungle and Tsukiyomi solo.
I mean, hold on. Let me just put it this way: you're walking around your jungle and you run into a Kakol. You're not gonna have a good day.
That's fair. Until like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Kakulin's it's one of those guys that you really don't want to walk into.
Disturbing hover now Bastet. These are some interesting picks they're having right here. Camazotz, I think, is a much more meta pick, and Hunbats gets locked in. Don't know how much I feel about. I don't know how I feel about Hunbats right now. I feel like with his ultimate being such a long cooldown, he's not a very stable place in the meta. But he does have a very strong ultimate come late game team fights.
His laning phase is not, yeah. After they put his ult on a 90-second cooldown, his laning phase kind of dropped a little bit. But once you have max cooldown and it's like a 50, 55-second cooldown, I mean, it's really hard to beat him in a team fight. So it really just depends on if he's able to make it to that part of the game. And their team fight is really good. Odin Cage, they need a Phantom, Humbats.
Yeah, every single person on the team wants beads because of the Hunbats, and then they also want a Ghost or Phantom, so they can.
So they definitely got a strong team fight in comp.
Yeah, they can very easily force out relics. With Merlin and Heimdallr, both should be able to burn. I wonder how the Heimdallr is going to end up building himself though. Obviously, I don't think he'll go for the bow build, but it's always possible.
I think you still start Icarable. I think you need to go Icarable. Because if the other guy gets Icarable and you don't, you literally cannot show up.
Yeah, I think you definitely go Icarable. I agree.
No, it is going to be Colin Sullivan. It's going to be a jungle Suki.
Here's the weak link on order side. Autorain said, maybe it's Yaxel? I don't know though. I don't actually know the teams well enough.
Somebody said that earlier. Yeah. Yaxel
I think Yaxel is not to take away from him. I think these teams are just stacked, bro. These teams are pretty good. Wait, is Nestle?
Yeah, because I wouldn't say M times N go to Nestle.
Wait, they switched roles. Yaxel and Nestle did. Nope, there's no weak link. I changed my mind. There's not a weak link anymore. Nestle's a fragger. I can never see Nestle's a weak link.
Wait, Nestle's mid this game?
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Dude, Nestle's never a weak link. I don't know. I don't know if there is a weak link now. Be honest.
This is gonna be interesting.
And I don't know if Buggy Dude's a weak link. I mean, I'd assume he's the worst player on the team, but that doesn't mean he's bad, obviously.
Well, Play City is going into. I think it looks like it's going to be a Devos. It's not going to be an Icarable. So, if Rom, I mean, I don't know how this is going to play out because Rom's clearly going to go in Icarable. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be extremely rough for that Heimdall whenever they get those first items finished. He's gonna want to get a first blood. He does have a Sobek, so Sobek with those Heimdall auto attack cancels with his Bifrost can certainly get a first blood.
Yeah, makes it very easy to do. Should be a very strong duel lane here.
Yeah, they actually cleared him pretty substantially too. But doesn't have a blink, but he uses blinker, and I think he uses blink to get to the lane.
It looks like Colin went for the pretty standard for like the previous season start minus the Sundering Spear.
Well, I think he went to Sunder for the Odin. If he ever gets killed,
Quasi taking big damage here.
He can just Sunder the shield.
Oh, as is. A lot of damage he took very quickly there.
Oh, he plucked the minion.
Yeah. Clay City on the retreat now. He's extremely low, trying to back
Those,
away.
yeah.
Monjilton taking the damage from him, though. DK Liv is taking quite a bit of
Humbats is
damage.
coming.
Humbats is
Humbats
on
is
his way
coming.
here, but Monjilton might fall down
He's
first. They
coming.
do get it, the kill, though, but DK Liv's now on the retreat. Extreme low Clay City able to get the kill, and next should be Yaxel here. It was a 2-for-1 trade, it looks like, but I might just cast or curse it. If he can get
Suki
that
is coming
time,
as
they
well,
do
though.
secure, but now 2 people rotating in. Now Clay City might be able to get a retreat off, and he does
That
get away here.
Fireflies is just too
Akira
good.
by himself now, and Akira should fall down here. Spoke too soon, 2-for-2 trade, but Nestle does miss out on an entire minion wave in mid lane here.
And Clay City does have 2 kills now. What's the net worth on Clay over the ROM? 24. It's not that bad.
Gold, yeah.
It's only 200. Because he really needs that lead if he's not gonna go Emerald.
Yeah, he does.
That is getting 2 kills on the carry though, so that's pretty massive.
Yeah, but it's only 200 goldies, so it's not too big. It's not even it's not even once you got the minion wave. It's a little over 100. Looks like they're looking for rotation here. Monjilton though, he's fairly far behind, only level 2 now.
Clive is just holding forward like an awful gamer though. He doesn't care. Just shooting through the walls.
Yeah. Curious to see how these teams end up playing their team comp. I think Destiny Shadow really comes together come late game. That's obviously what they're playing around. With I imagine Odin to help mitigate some of the early game team fights if they try to fight mid game. And beyond that, their team is extremely potent at fighting come late game. Like I don't see. Well, obviously there's ways that Matr Pectus win it, but like if both teams play it perfectly, Destiny Shadow should win theoretically.
Yeah, I mean they can all in this this Merlin. It's kind of hard to all in Heimdall because he's Heimdall.
Yeah.
But I mean Merlin's not exactly the most mobile bat out there, especially when you have a Suki.
Just sitting here in the duo lane. Clay City being level 5 though might want to look for some aggression here while he has a chance if they hit level 5 themselves.
Yeah, the Subject does have a blink.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were the Subject, I'd be looking for a blink pluck into the Heimdall.
You mean into the Rama?
Yeah, that's why a blink into the blink ult into a blink pluck into the ROM and right into the Heimdall.
Yeah.
He does have ult now though, so that's unfortunate.
It's no longer a strong pick here, and now that he has at level 5, it looks like Yaxel's gonna rotate out here. That's looking for some aggression here with a really good dash.
He's got his ult.
Barely
he
missed the ultimate.
But the Suki ult is up though.
Yeah.
Decided not to do it. Decided against it.
Probably not wanting to trade his life out. I mean, I think if he positioned himself correctly.
I think he could have done it because the Athena was there. Athena could have just blinked taunt.
Yeah, Athena
and tank for him.
Yeah, Athena tanks. It's fine.
Blink would have gotten the aggro. I think they could have had it. But Akira did just back. This is his first back at level 5, so he's gonna be looking for a gank. And I'm pretty sure that's the green light right there.
Yep,
I'm pretty sure that's
right now.
He's going in.
Buggy taking big damage here. Ultimate use it now. Double ult. Suki ult coming in as well. Big damage done on the Buggy. Buggy falls down, but Akira able to get the kill. Use the TP to get away here, but Athena ult coming in. And it looks like Akira might just fall down here. Athena dash coming through, and Ingo secures the kill on Akira, getting a double kill here.
He didn't even need the Athena ult.
Ooh, ultimate use traded out here by Clay City. B's forced out with DK Live, and it looks like DK Live will live here.
I think I got hit right between the ribs.
But
I like that Clay got aggressive there because doesn't have that Ichabod finished yet.
Yeah, it's definitely wants to get aggressive. Once the Ichabod gets finished, he loses a lot of his early game potential. But with DK's ult down, and I mean B's down, he has a very good chance of getting an actual kill here if you get one good ult use.
He does have the Ichabod down. It's interesting.
I imagine this is Ichabod right here.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna have to be done.
It looks like it might be getting another gank over here in the solo lane. Akira coming up the backside here. I imagine they're waiting for him to transform, I think. No, he's not gonna do it.
He
Maybe they
doesn't have.
will. They're
Yeah,
going for
they
it. They're
got the
going for it.
cage. I
Yep.
think that's an early cage.
Tons taking big damage. Is a little bit too early here. And now
Yeah, that was an early. Oh, he got
Tons
the
taking
ult.
big damage here. He's
He's
already down
gotten that
below
ult.
just a sliver of HP. Buggy do
Yeah,
not
he's
quite
out of
able to
mana.
catch him though. And
But
it
he's out
looks
of
like
mana.
Tons should will get away, so by coming in, try to get the kill, but it looks like Tons
Oh
might
my
just
God.
escape through. Extremely low, he does fall down to Akira. Yaxel not quite able to save his solo's life. He does not have ult up. And now Destiny's Child very likely will want to just back away here, taking the win they got. DK Live looking to get a worse half of a trade over here in duo lane. Actually, I spoke to you soon. Actually, he got you on it. I think he didn't use his ultimate, the other player did. That's kind of a win. And Ingo now rotating over the side. If he can spot out Clay City here, he very likely could get a kill. Snipe down from Rama though. Ultimate use, not able to hit
Some
a
people are
single
saying
one.
they can't hear the game audio.
The game audio is muffled.
Yeah. That Hombat still does have cooldown now, though. He's got 20%. And I believe he's going into Hydras. So I expect him to be.
Let's see.
No, he's not. As I say that, he's probably going to trans, it looks like.
Okay, just quiet. Okay, I'll turn it up for you guys. Sorry.
Where you off to?
Give me 1 second. Sound effects volume up to 25. Is that better? Okay, cool.
This Odin does have a mystical online now.
Yeah, he should be a huge threat, especially with Warrior's Axe come late game.
Oh yeah, especially on an Odin.
Yeah. Sundering Axe late game will be an absolute threat. He can almost one-shot your carries, probably.
It's already hard enough to kill an Odin too, because remember that heals too.
Yeah, it does.
It's
Tons of
hard not to
aggressing
kill
in,
an
but
Odin.
not quite able to get anything here. Just transform them, nothing huge. DK Lives though is
This
now
Rom is
ahead.
half dead here.
Fine, Yaxel gets plugged in.
It's something he's looking for. He's looking for the Rom.
Yaxel's dash now down. Monjilton continue to look for any pressure. Uses the ultimate, but can't quite catch anything here.
The Rom beads are down. If you can find this this blink, because he does have blink up.
Akira might be in a bad situation here.
Yeah, and now he's the one.
Ooh, has to use the blink to get out.
He had to
That's actually
blink
a
out.
really good play. He dodged everything there. He gets hit by something. I think he just dies. I don't know if his ult even saves him. Looks like Yaxel being pinged
Trying
out
to
here.
steal a red there.
They were not quite able to get him. Now they're pinging Clay City, looking for a pick on him. Clay City on the retreat though, but now his escape is down and good. Not quite able. Good plug from Monjilton, definitely saving his carry. Although very likely he wouldn't have died there, but
Yeah, I don't think he needed to do that.
I mean, doesn't hurt. Prevents any future aggression. Clay City though now needing to back. He's out of mana, and he's going out of Lana is not equable here. Interesting.
I think they might be playing up again.
Oh, hey, able to get a kill in the solo lane.
Dropping that cage. No, he didn't even drop the cage because his cage is coming off cooldown here soon. Just a good rotation coming out of Ohe.
Oh, hey, extremely low, not even forced out. Nestle on the retreat here. And now Nestle taking big damage, extremely low. Good Suki ultimate, hitting 3 people at one time, but not quite able to do enough damage. And now they're both in the retreat here. Buggy looking for some pressure here. And this could be the setup for a good Gold Fury fight.
It's not enough damage there.
Yeah.
This early.
Rama just flying through the sky right now. Clay City using ultimate here. And Rama's kind of
He does have
here.
He does have
extremely
Ichabod.
low. And DK Live's taking way too much damage,
Yep.
and he's
He does have
able to
Ichabod.
get the kill into Clay City. Ichabod being a real problem here for the Heimdallr.
It's gonna be a free pyro too. Going to Destiny's Child.
looks like both junglers are going a very similar build at the moment. Interesting, I didn't even notice it, but Nestle went book of off. I was even to it. Mimtun's able to get a kill and a cure in the background here now. Fight happening over here by the red buff duo. And now Olhe being aggressed onto by Ingo, plucking Nestle away, and Olhe trying to retreat away from Ingo. Ingo doing big damage to him, not quite able to get the kill, and Ingo now has to back off here. Looks like teams grouping up by the Gold Fury side, but not going to do anything, I don't believe.
Did Heimdall Bifrost in?
He didn't
Oh,
have
no, okay, he just walked there.
Yeah. Looks like Dude was able to secure his I think.
Yeah, you see, there's the Sunder. There's one of the Sunder charges.
Yep. Unfortunately, there's two. Like, Sunder wasn't good enough. Now you can have it twice.
I mean,
So say
yeah,
goodbye.
it doesn't sound too bad until their support picks it up and you're getting sundered 4 times.
Yeah. Say goodbye to
Didn't
your
suck that
pesky.
much, but
Say goodbye to your pesky Cthulhu's.
yeah. I was playing Nike 2 days ago, so.
This game's extremely close though. Now the team having a distinct advantage, other than I say maybe in the dueling here. Now aggression happening over here. Athena ult being used to get herself out to safety. And she is able to cut just a sliver of HP. Barely still standing, but her ultimate now is down.
I would have liked to see the
Gold Fury being
CPO.
started up by the red team here, and now the fight's starting up. Gold Fury going down fairly quickly, down to about 3k HP. No good secure on
You
the
have a
side of the
Hunbat
red team
still.
though. And now Ingo might look for the ultimate, try to secure, but
There's a
Hunbat's
Hunbat
only
still.
used to help prevent it. Going down in the ultimate, and it does go down to Matr Pectus. Matr Pectus is able to steal away now. The snipes come in, and Akira is almost down. Buggy able to go down in the Ingo, but Monjitlin does fall down in return. Buggy goes down next, and goes 2-for-1 trade with Gold Fury in Matr Pectus' favor. And now the chase continues, looking for at least one more pick here. Stealing away the red buff. M-Tun's pushing Destiny's Child away, all the way back to the tier 2 tower. Not able to kill though, but I might have just booked too crazy. Teleports in. Looking for knockback to get Entrance away, but Entrance does fall down here as the two players are barely staying alive now.
It's just a little
like,
too deep there.
Yeah, it looks like it was a 2-for-2 trade. Plus
I
Gold Fury.
mean, yeah, Modern Practice was able to seal it though, at least.
Yeah, they now have a 2k gold lead here.
And they don't have the. I mean, Merlin can burn him real quick, but they don't have really great secure for objectives.
Yeah. I think it's a little risky to take unless you have a way of securing it. Well, I mean, unless you like win the fight. I think they want to take the fight over securing it. So.
Who was that stolen with too? Because I wasn't Suki the only one within range. Did he steal it with his ult while he was firing it?
I think he stole it when he dashed in. I'm not certain. I wish we had that thing to show us who stole it.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna try and pressure Solo here. Humbat doesn't have ult yet. Well, they're just gonna get totem.
He does have it up now, but yeah, it should be backing up here. Unbat the 2-level lead though. Rama with the 1k gold lead currently. Mid was just everywhere
Keep
else.
in mind, Heimdall started the game 2-0.
Yeah.
We're trying to fight over Draugr here a little bit. Draugur's like 250 gold.
I know, right? No one ever does the Draugr though.
Yeah, it's like 200 because it gives 50 gold to everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just like a little bit worse.
I think it's because even though you can burn it, it's really easy for the other carrier to just show up and take advantage of it.
Yeah.
They just start hitting you.
Plug on the Yaxu here, but Ingo here to back up his buddy, and now they both will get out safely here. Now the pace of the game is starting to slow back down again, but Destiny's Child slowly pulling the gold back in their favor.
Pyro is coming up soon, so.
And even the XP is in Destiny's Child favor. Just barely, it just keeps going back and forth. With goalie slowly going back down from a 2k difference to only 2,000, from 2,000 down to 1k. And it looks like Prime Matchup
Oh,
might
there it
be
is. It's
started
getting
up.
pinged.
Yep.
They have the Hellbats held down and Notincade, so they should definitely be trying to take a fight.
Looks like we'll be in the middle of a pause now. We cannot fast forward through it. That is unfortunate.
There is 4 beads to the side of under Pectus zone. They're all up.
And I imagine when Yaxel hits the right level, he'll get it himself.
Well,
But
I don't know,
I
because if
see.
he gets
Yep.
it and they have no Phantom,
Yeah, they're going Phantom. Yeah, you're right.
if he gets it and they have no Phantom,
Yaxel's game crash here, so we'll be waiting a minute. Yeah, he's gonna need Phantom, and I think he'll also get a Relic Dagger in that case. In which that's another item slot gone for him.
well, I mean, Relic Dagger is not a bad item at all.
Yeah, Relic Dagger's definitely good.
I do think this. I do think Ango is going to go stone cutting here.
Yeah, it definitely helps on those range basics too. Because they proc it technically. Which is a very strong proc. Just to get hit by an auto and lose 10 procs immediately. Can you imagine if carries had that item?
Yeah, and once he gets that, once he gets that Bumba's Hammer, he's just going to be, with Bumbasuki not having any cooldowns,
Yeah.
he's just going to be throwing them downwind.
Oh, can you just imagine if like Rama could have stone cutting sword?
Or rather not imagine that.
You'd rather not imagine it. Every auto you just lose 10 prods. Like, oh,
Doesn't Honor take out 20?
Yeah, he does. Well, that's his passive. It's kind of OP.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's amazing on her isn't more meta.
I mean, I think it's just because of the bow build. He's not exactly the best one with the bow build either.
Can you
Doesn't have a
imagine
stim.
if like any other hunter had like you just lose 20 prods just from an auto attack? That's kind of crazy.
But yeah, that's why if you get impaled and immediately ulted, you pretty much die.
Yeah. Imagine Rama with that, dude. That'd be insane. Double ultimate on immediately being used and go down very quickly. I guess used to keep him alive here and too much committed. And that's his double ultimate. Able to kill on Kira and next goes down Buggy, dude. And go extremely low, but nonchalant down the retreat. Snipes go through and they do get alive here. 3 for 0
Jesus
trade.
Christ.
That fight went bad very quickly, and now looks like Fire Giant will be started up here. Olhe nearby. I don't think he's going to try to contest it here. Engo just using his long range autos, trying to hit the Fire Giant while he can. But it looks like no one's going to contest here. Now Mimtun's looking into the mid lane here while Olhe is trying to run away. Quay City currently splitting the map on the tier 2 tower, and the Fire Giant should go down in favor of Destiny's Child. Nobody nearby to contest it. And it does go down to Matr Pectus. I misspoke earlier.
Yeah, that Aegis that Engo popped off really
Won the fight.
I mean, I think that's what won him the fight. He ages so much off of that.
He ages every bit of damage they had. They thought he was by himself.
Yeah, all in him. Yeah, they all into Engo, and then he just pressed a button and said, "Well, there goes your team."
Yeah, can you imagine being a jungler who goes Aegis? Dude, what a loser. And not going beads, blink.
It's probably what they're thinking right now over on Destiny's Child.
I know that's what I'd be thinking. I'm like, really? The jungler went Aegis? Who do you think you are, Carrie?
I like what the Mimtuns did though. After they started fire, I like how he went mid just to keep that tower a little bit longer, but it went down anyway.
I think he was chasing Olhe, so Olhe didn't have a chance to walk in. Because you saw how low they were at the end. If Olhe got any damage off, he technically probably could have stopped the Fire Giant push.
Merlin if he was on Raw, he could have just sniped it.
Yeah, he could have. Now Destiny Child in a little bit of bad position despite the objectives though. It's only a 2k gold, well now 3k gold lead.
You do have a Phantom now though.
Yeah.
If you don't finally hit level 12, then she's got a Phantom.
And Sobek does have double upgrade.
Right?
And it looks like they're gonna start chasing out of Kira here. Kira get down very low very quickly. And Kira forced him away. Monchillin is away trying to retreat. And Monchillin on the retreat down to half HP. Kira barely standing here. And it looks like they'll just give up the chase and go down to the left tower over here. And Kara forced it back. Monchillin fairly low. They're going to take up this left T1 tower and soon move their eyes towards the T2. And I don't know if that's
Destiny's Child, I like that. I mean, that's Sobek going for Suki and Rommel.
They actually
They still
probably
have the
can defend
cage and they still have hum battle.
Yeah, they probably can defend this T2 actually.
That
Although,
Rom cannot get out of the cage now without that Phantom.
mhm. Now looks like
I think they know that. I think they might try to defend this T2.
one good pluck also could just spell the end of the fight here. Could very quickly turn the tides of battle. Good Thunder hits out, and Yax gets a 3-man taunt him.
There is a 3-man blink.
Double ultimate used over here by Odin and Akira. But you use the cage, and now next goes down. Come on, Jetlin, it's a 1-for-1 trade code. M Tons goes down next. And go extremely low clay city up there with the ultimate onto Nestle. Nestle currently up through the realms. And I mean, sorry, it's DK Live. I misspoke. Ingo goes down, and next goes DK Lives. Stuck by himself, and that is a 4-for-1 trade. With the enemy team having Fire Giant, a good fight for them. Nestle sitting in the back lane, looking to get a neat, sneaky pick here. Can't quite get it though, but Nestle now on the retreat, playing it extremely well in my opinion. Knowing that he can one shot.
A lot of damage off there. I think that was a lot of Merlin damage.
Nestle staying nearby. He hits anyone, they're dead. Ooh, Akira barely able to get out alive.
Yeah.
Playing with fire here. Any ability hits and he's dead. It give me a panic attack.
That is one crazy monkey.
It really is. That's a good fight for Destiny's Child. They lose just a T1 tower. That's it. And the whole team loses Fire Giant.
I think what I want to say happened there was that I think Yaxel didn't communicate he was going to blink. Because that was a massive 3-man blink. And the Scylla ult came out like 4 seconds after the blink. If that Scylla ult had landed on that blink, I think that would have got a whole lot different.
Very likely, probably.
Oh, he didn't get stone cutting. He got a serrated edge.
Oh yeah, serrated. I forgot the item. It exists sometimes. I know it's been out for a while. I just forget it's there.
Yeah, it's going to be even better once he starts getting the Bumba seals as well.
What's the other Bumbas upgrade? Was it like Seer of the Jungle? You can see wards? Is that what it
Bumba
is?
Spear. No, Seer of the Jungle is for Eye of the Jungle.
Ah,
Bumba Spear is whenever you kill a jungle, you get like more power for a little bit. Whenever you kill a jungle boss.
Oh yeah, you do like 33% extra damage to jungle bosses, right?
Yeah.
Let me hear me out, okay? Anubis jungle, you just ult the Fire Giant and it instantly dies.
I mean, you had me at Anubis. All you have to do is say Anubis.
Just think about it, right? 33% extra damage, okay? Get all of like the increasing damage for ticks, and then you just use Anubis doing true damage, and you just one-shot Fire Giant. Speaking of which, Fire Giant's about to respawn here in about 10 seconds already. That was a really early Fire Giant. I didn't realize how early that was. 16 minutes, about 17 minutes. I can't do math. Both teams fairly healthy right now.
Yeah, all the ults are up, and I believe most of the relics are up. Well, the Aegis are on cooldown right now.
Both teams are going to play the tiptoe dance around the Fire Giant. Neither team wanting to give a lead in any regard.
Yeah, I think Water Practice is waiting for the blink combat or the blink cage.
Yeah, they want Destiny's Child to engage.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Nestle just sits here and pokes down the enemy team, but Buggy Dude goes in here, uses the cage, can't quite catch the backline carries, only gets Ingo in it. Ingo goes on a half HP, but M-Tun's taking really massive damage. M-Tun's extremely low. Ingo using the ultimate coming in, and Buggy Dude able to secure the kill. And next goes Clay City, extremely low. Snipes are on point, and DK Live is able to secure the kill here. And next, Ingo survives, but not for long. Agus Yuzi does hold on Olhei, 2 for 3 trade. Yaxel able to secure the kill onto Akira, and I spoke too soon, 2 for 4. Buggy Dude goes on next. Now it's Olhei by himself, trying to run away from 3 members, using whatever he can to get out, and it's just Olhei left standing.
He can do this. I think they can do this far. Well, I don't know. Rom doesn't have lifesteal actually.
Yeah, I don't think he does without lifesteal.
Yeah, Rom doesn't have lifesteal.
Now he could. But if they walk back, Olhei will be back to fleet.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they can because with Merlin there and Sobek will be up for it. Yeah. You can't burn it before Sobek gets there. And even though Destiny's Child lost that fight, I think this is a win for them because no one got fired, and Modern Practice now has relics on cooldown.
Bet you have less on cooldown now than before.
Yeah, but I think I think if that Kakulin tries to do what he just did again, I think he just immediately dies this time with his beads on cooldown.
Looks like they're aggressing onto Olhe here. Can't quite catch him though. Placing nowhere nearby though. This fire giant, if Destiny Child recognizes this is a good fire giant for them. And they do recognize that. They're going for it here. Placing not nearby. Now they're going to fight a 4v5 here with fire giant. While they're taking decent damage from DK Live has taken decent chunk of damage from the fire giant though. And Buggy is aggressing in, catching out Yaxel here. Yaxel might not be fighting 31. Akira pushing him away now. Two people grouped in one area. Yaxel falls down, but Nestle with a good all able to kill Olhe here. And Clay City able to get a live kill on a DK Live instead of M-Tons pushes Clay City out of his teleport. And now the 3v2 trading here on the retreat. Now getting chased down by 3 people here. It looks like it would repeat what happened last time. Akira trying to stall for time. And he just keeps running away from M-Tons. M-Tons not quite able to catch him out here. Akira just stalling out for as long as he possibly can.
He's just gonna give up.
And now it looks like Matr Pectus will just look for this T2 tower here. But
these teams are kind of just mangling each other.
If this keeps going on though, you know who wins eventually? That Matr Pectus. They keep winning.
I mean, they've won both team fights so far.
Yeah, and now they're keep getting objectives after it. And their gold lead will just keep growing slowly. And inevitably, they will win.
Because I do think Matr Pectus scales a little bit better. I mean, they have Rom, they have Scylla, and once the Suki finished Bumpa's Hammer, and literally has no cooldowns.
I don't know. I feel like Hunbat scales better than Suki.
I mean, I want to say that he does, but at the same time, he's not really. They're not really playing around the Hunbat solo. He's not. Like, look, they all have their beads on cooldown. I mean, off cooldown. The Rom has beads on cooldown, and they were just in a fight. He ulted the Athena. Yeah, they got the Athena kill, but I mean, the whole point of Humbats is. Yeah, the whole point of Humbats is you got to keep getting their relics on cooldown.
It looks like Rama's going for the Titan's Bane here. And that's going to be a serious deadly item to pick up here. He's going to shred right through those tanks now. Dude, I don't think
he's only got 10% pen right now. That's yeah, he only had 10% pen before that, so this Odin's definitely going to feel the difference. But I think he's fine. It's the Athena again.
Gage using Ghost is used in response now. Yak's not a half HP, but he should.
That's pretty good then. Yeah, that's pretty good because that Odin Cage is on a very short cooldown compared to that Phantom. Because they didn't use anything else. They didn't overcommit. So that was perfect. That was really well played by the Odin.
Now it looks like Matr Pectus is looking up this fire giant. They're going to start pulling it now, forcing Destiny's Child to have a response here. DK Live just looking to shut these wards here, doing as much damage as possible. Fire giant down to 7k HP currently, and do have to cure fire giant down to 4k, 3k, 2k, 1k, and Matr Pectus does secure the fire giant. Now Destiny's Child is engaging here. Akira in the background doing big damage. That's forcing a double ultimate here, and they do get the kill onto Akira. Good ultimate from Nestle. And now it looks like M-Tons will fall down here, but not before another good ultimate from Nestle here. Nestle with another kill to Mon Jill and Clay City using ultimate on Nestle, trying to get him out of the fight here.
Clay City does have Heimbot in the.
And now he made it to a kill, but he can't quite get the crit. And now it's just a 1v3 into him.
Yeah,
and now he will fall down here. Oh, hey, able to get the kill on the tank now, and I don't think Destiny's Child can go for this Phoenix here. Not without a tank, but they will be able to take this. They very likely will be able to take this T2. Oh, hey, though, they can catch a single person in one of his abilities. Very likely just kills them.
I think, I don't know. I think if Play gets that crit, he might. I don't know. He might get a triple if he gets that crit on Scylla.
I think he does.
Yeah, because those Heim crits swing real hard. Yeah, I mean, he blinked ulted into both carries, and I mean, Rom reacted to it with his ult. I want to say he reacted to it, and it was just coincidence. But I mean, the Scylla beats, and after that, Humbat doesn't do anything. So he's got to do something now with her beads on cooldown.
And it looks like Matr Pectus will be slim with the Draugr here, just to make sure Dusty Shadow has no chance of getting at it. Now this is a very slow burn game from Matr Pectus here. They've always barely had the upper hand in each of these engagements, and they can keep it up here. They do inevitably win. But I wonder.
Yeah, you still feel confident if you're Matr Pectus. I mean, you've won every team fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you have a really good chance against Phoenix, but a single throw could just flip flop the whole game around.
Yeah, one good Merlin vortex, and for sure it'll all change.
Yeah, especially with no boots now. Just one team fight win, everyone's already at full build. You immediately can just rush on these Phoenixes in return.
Odin does have a Hero's Axe.
I think Hero's Axe has a pretty good place now. 15% of your HP goes to one of your carries to get CC'd. It's a really strong item.
Did he just finish that though, or has he had it done?
He just finished it.
And it's gonna be interesting to see them. Is it on the same cooldown as Sundering X? 7 seconds.
8 seconds.
That's pretty good. I mean, 8 seconds. You've given someone a gap shield every 8 seconds.
Yeah. I just see how much health does Big Huge have. 3,000. I don't do math. I made a mistake. That's not my forte. But it looks like Phoenix Siege will be starting here in just any minute now. But Impact's taking a decent bit of poke. I think likely looking to get his transform off here soon before he engages. But Ingo looking to split the mid wave. Would not be surprised to see someone looking just to get a single pick off here. But both teams playing it extremely slow, just letting Fire Giant whittle away.
If I'm Destiny Child, I'm just waiting.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. The Fire Giant's out. DK Live takes big damage now. Now ultimate used by Buggy Dude. Buggy Dude trying to retreat here now. Big damage going off. Too much crit going down. Imtons taking massive damage. Athena ult being used to mitigate some of that damage to keep Imtons alive here. And it looks like Destiny's Child had a very successful defense. And
Matr Pectus still has 3 ults.
Fire Giant runs out in 5 seconds here. Looking for a pick here and then go back in. Yaxel coming in here looking for a pick here.
They're going back in. I mean, Destiny's Child is separated. Look where Clay is.
Ingo using the ultimate, able to get the kill on Jilton. Jilton taking massive damage, falls down very quickly. And Akira now on the retreat. Akira trying to back away. And Ingo with another kill on the Buggy Dude. No Fire Giant, but it looks like that might not matter. It looks like Clay City might as well get the 1v1 back here, but he barely makes it out alive.
Oh my god.
That's not quite able to get the kill, and now they're looking back at this Phoenix now. And no one's left standing to help out. And I mean, I switched to All Haze here, my bad.
Merlin is full health.
Yeah, but I don't think he alone is able to defend this. Especially with Akira. They don't have anything to defend it here. And that will be a Phoenix down. And Fire Giant responds in just a couple, it's about 20 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that pad thing, I think Clay went around the back. I think he would have gotten a Silica, it would have been fine, but he went around the back, so I think they were trying to cut him off. But then he was just completely out of that fight.
There's one bright side if you look at this upcoming fight. Nestle's beads are down, and Aegis, for this upcoming Fire Giant.
At 80 seconds, and I hope they know the timer, because that's probably their only way in right now.
Yep, Fire Giant's spawning in just a couple of moments. If Matr Pectus play this correctly though, they'll just probably wait till the beats come back up. Because right now, Akira get one good ultimate and probably one-shot Nestle. And him and DK are doing absolutely massive damage in these fights.
I think it's going to be difficult because, I mean, he's only got 50 seconds to do it. And he's got to do it in a way that's not completely obvious so that Nestle doesn't have his finger on the button already to press for.
Fire Giant being started right now, and it looks like Clay City taking decent damage to the Greater Scorpion, I think.
And they're giving it up, I think.
Yeah, they're giving it up.
I think this is a mistake because this is enhanced and Nestle has his beads on cooldown. I don't think they should have given this up.
I think this was your one chance to get back into the game. I think at this point, you're hoping that
Matr Pectus makes a mistake.
Yeah,
at this point, it's just luck.
Yeah, at this point, you're hoping Matr Pectus make a mistake so you get to win. Instead of just trying to take the game actively back into your hands.
It is way over there. If they might push this.
Yeah, they push right here. They have a problem because Olhaze.
Yeah, I would have blinked. If I was Imtons and I saw Merlin way over there, I would have just blinked in. Yeah, this
He's
is
a half
just
link.
enhanced.
Just a half
Like,
link.
Rom would have melted it.
Yakko caught out here taking massive damage, and look Kira getting a big ult in the back of Clay City, able to get the kill on the Yaks on DK Live up in the air. Look at the snipes now. And he does get the kill into Akira, though. It's a 1-for-1 trade now. Not too great when you have EFG. Nestle able to quickly burn down the Phoenix with DK. And now Pectus Chomp being shredded down very quickly. Clay City able to get the kill on Ingo. Munchel and Mate fall down next. Falls down to Nestle, and Nestle now Divine. 10-1, having an absolutely massive
It's not game
here.
yet. Yeah, they still haven't lost.
Not quite
they
game,
can't
but
end with,
two Phoenixes down with EFG
calling
on
it
their
Ohe.
side. Ohe might just be in a bad position. DK Live. Nestle with a triple kill, and now they're going in here. This might just be game, and Nestle get one more kill now. Full HP against Ohe, and Ohe being pinged out now. He wants this kill more than anything else, but M-Ton's way too low to just dive in here. Can't quite get it, but Minions starting to push up, moonwalking into the
Class
Titan
want to
base.
go push up the waves and get the minions.
Nestle can't quite hit it, and M-Ton is taking massive damage. DK Live extremely low, but he does get the kill. Nestle now 12-1, Immortal, and on the Dia side, Titan falls down, and Matr Pectus take game 1.
Hold on, if Ohe transforms into his fire stance, I think his fire stance 4 kills M-Tons. I think his fire stance 1 kills Aram. The dot damage.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, either way, that was getting. I think Water Practice just not drafted. Destiny style. I think that's really all it was. I think a draft was just a lot better. Because even though Akira got a good ult, I mean, there's really nobody to follow up on it. Heimdall's not very good at following up on a Humbat's ult, and Merlin's okay, but he doesn't have anything long range to help with the blink ult.
Yeah, I think the time later just wasn't able to have a big enough impact compared to the Rama.
I think all they have to do is draft a little bit better, and they have a real shot at winning. I mean, Nestle played out of his mind. Nestle and Kalai still played out of their minds.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I've never seen Nestle play mid before, but he looks just as good on it as he does support. We'll take a short break leading up to this next game, and we will be right back. And we are live again here with order side now being Destiny's Child against Matr Pectus, who's now currently up 1-0.
Soul Band, yeah. I wonder if they're going to ban Rom. Those Rom snipes are pretty deadly. They banned Scylla.
I don't blame him. And then you ban Rama here, and then see where things go.
This has got to feel pretty good over there seeing that Scylla ban.
Obviously, throwing respect to Nestle Silva there. If it was a major problem, and it really was. Him and
Yeah,
the
because there was some fights where I think Destiny saw them had the upper hand, and that Scylla came out, and it just completely turned it around.
Yeah, he got
Even if you don't get a reset on it, and you get like you just hit 2 people with it, it just changes the fight.
Man, who knew an ultimate that could hit for over 1k fairly easily, and it can reset so you can hit it multiple times in a row is a good ultimate.
I want to see All Hate go to Rom and just say, or not Rom, but Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Just say I'll lose on the Raw if I do.
Athena banned out here. Likely not wanting the other team to first pick it here. And Suki.
I mean, they might not have been too happy with the Athena pick.
Yeah.
It's just Suki then. Might be looking to pick up the Rom here.
Yeah, third person has not been banned out yet, though. Curious to see who they end up banning. It's a difficult decision here. Nothing. I don't feel like there's anything they play they want to ban out. They end up banning out Set here.
Set gun. I mean, I'll just let Set through, but that was me. Let him pick Set. Has Set won a single game?
I don't think he has a Gilgamesh is getting first picked here. Because he was
that was real quick too. That was an instant lock. He was waiting on it.
He was like, let's go, baby.
Someone's got some confidence in that Gilgamesh over there.
I hope he feeds his brains out. It'd be so funny. Insta locks it. Fails with it. But Sobek is picked up in return on the side of Matr Pectus here. It's a very impactful pick. Along with the Rama being ran back. And Artemis picked up in return.
Yeah.
The only problem though is
part of that bowl build.
If they leave Artemis on an island for Destiny's Child, if they just don't help Artemis out enough, Artemis is very easy to camp and put behind. Incredibly easy to do so, especially with the Sobek on your side. I mean, Capri picked up. I actually really like the Capri pick here. Really helps when they probably very likely all in commit this Artemis.
There we go. My mic had died. Yeah, that Capri's definitely for the Artemis.
Yeah, it really helps the Artemis stay alive here.
We're gonna go for a defensive comp and maybe get a camping mid laner too. How many points do you think we have to up for just seeing up watching mid right now?
How many points?
Yes.
I think no shot to get out right watch.
Achilles, yeah, that's kind of the problem with locking in a character a little bit early. I would have thought maybe the Ao Kuang. I know Engo likes the Ao Kuang, but yeah, Achilles pick.
He also likes Achilles as well. Yeah, you just lock in both. But no, I think Alcon is really bad in this matchup, honestly. I think
Probably. For sure, he just eats Artemis board all day. Raijin band, there's a Mrs. band.
Finner was a good
Or
band.
band coming up.
He actually really
Probably
good
from Kepler.
Gilgamesh, especially Gilgamesh also. He has no CC immune ult or ability, anything. Raw being picked up here though.
There it is. See? He's going for it.
Golly,
Wait, that's the wrong
Mike.
team. What am I talking about? Wait, who's mid? What?
Nox being locked in for the mid lane here. Interesting.
I do think. I mean, if you don't miss a single set of cooldowns, I think Nox is the best god in the game.
Yeah.
See what we got here. Be a jumbo Gilgamesh. You're running back the Odin.
It's not too surprising.
I mean, this time they have a Raw this time, so have a better shot with it.
Only one player of the entire team can get out of this now. Only Ingo can.
I mean, Rom was not having a problem with it last game.
Well, yeah, he just goes up in the air.
And that's not really a bad thing, because he was getting kills left and right with that thing.
Yeah. I think his Rama is definitely a big problem. They're going to put quite a bit of focus into him here if they want to make sure he doesn't have the same impact he did last game.
He'll like your team comp a lot better, because now that he's on a Gilgamesh instead of a Humbats, there's a lot more kill potential in that cage, instead of banking on maybe they have beads.
Honestly, who do you dive?
Gilgamesh would have...
Imagine trying to dive Artemis through a Kepri plus a Nox. That sounds incredibly difficult to do.
I think you wait for Nox to miss, or, have abilities on cooldown, and then you dive the Nox.
It's going to be really difficult to do.
Yeah, it's very hard to dive an Artemis. She makes it past landing phase.
And then if Nox ever catches you out, you just kind of die. Especially from the Artemis, just being able to, if you're CC'd, Artemis does extra damage to you. And she'll burn through your HP very quickly with this bow build.
Yeah, I think Artemis is probably the only one that can really fight Rom with this bow meta. I know there's other gods with stims, but I think Rom and Artemis probably have the best ones for it.
He might be my sacrificial shroud here for the Raw, which will basically make a one-shot late game. Can you imagine?
I would. Do you not remember the ult he was hitting? I would.
No, this is Nestle though. This is all hey.
But yeah, keep getting confused just because he's in the game. Either way, it's good. I mean, it's a lot of protections for that Gilgamesh.
Yeah, I believe Nestle hit those also. I mean, regardless of that, he just automatically secures anything with Fire Giant. Like, what else secures Raw ult dealing 50% extra damage? I can't think of one. Kind of sounds OP, honestly. He will be rushing a Warlocks as well. He's going to be a very healthy boy.
Yeah, he really is. He's going to be dropping threes and running around in the circle in that cage.
Looks like Gilgamesh is very likely start rushing the stone cutting this time around. Mid builds are fairly standard here. Nox going for a more cooldown oriented build. Imagine this dual lane. M-Tun's already with first blood. Manjilton pulled back at the team by the Sobek, and Manjilton being
going to be pretty. I don't think he gets out of this.
Yeah, there's no
So
shot
we
gets
gotta
through,
kill
but
for
the
sure.
Thunder goes through and he falls down immediately afterwards on place. He has no way out. He needs it back up here, but it looks like he won't be
Yeah,
aggressive.
you gotta be careful when they have a Selbek.
Yep.
Selbek is a first blood machine.
Yes, he is.
I mean, Mtons beat him to it, but
This
I
is because,
wonder how that even happened so early.
you want me to play it?
We don't have to go back to it, but that's kind of, I'm assuming he just jumped into the lane and just started attacking minions. I got stunned into all the minions.
Probably. Very rough start for them, but it doesn't. Since it is like the first minute of the game, it doesn't put you as far back behind as it could otherwise. This is like 5 to 6 minutes. It's a huge loss.
I think he got plucked again,
Von
man.
Chilton's still level 1. He's
He got
completely
plucked.
burnt.
Yeah.
DK Live dashes in
He's
now.
a
Clay
rock,
City
dude.
here stuck to trying to body block these
They
autos.
happen to be the support or his support.
Von Chilton finally hits level 2 now, but they're both extremely low here.
It's unfortunate. He still got blank up. He hasn't gotten any blanks yet. So this character needs to be very careful.
Here on the backside of this fight now, looking over.
Hold on now. Here.
Pick here. And a good pluck from Chilton Temple Yaxlin, but it looks
That was too
like
early. That was too early. Yeah,
way
he
too
didn't
early.
wait.
The carry with a good push back there, and Yaxel extremely low, falls down, and DK Live on the retreat with no mana, and very likely no life here soon, but Raw rotating over now, and it might be too late for them. They're able to get the kill, but now they might get 2 kills in return. Ingo on the chase here. Good blink pull, but he might get slow dash, and he gets knocked back into the wall here. Clay City on the retreat. Good peel here. Now Ingo trying to get the hit here. Nestle secures a kill to Clay City. Now Kira now needs to retreat extremely low, and he will fall down on Nestle here. It's a 3-for-2 trade. It's a very long engagement. That's very similar to what happened last game.
That's just a good rotation, yeah. I don't know. I think if Nox rotates there, because that was a very long chase. I think if Nox had have rotated there, would have at least gotten one.
But really, Destiny's Child's team this time around, I think, is a ticking time bomb. But the Buggy dude extremely low. Tons with another solo kill. 2 levels ahead.
Execute through it there.
All hit rotating over now, but can't quite catch the root.
Yeah, he sounded like he can kill him even if he landed that. He's by himself.
Yeah. Purple Invader looking to happen here. Von Chilton getting a pull, but now he gets plucked. Infinity team now. Von Chilton may very well fall down here.
So it's
DK Live out of mana, but
on with
he's just got no HP.
leave the bug alone.
They're just bullying him at this point. 0-3 currently.
Yeah. Is this allowed in the league? This kind of harassment?
Well, we actually allow that now.
Okay.
We actually changed it. You're allowed to be him all you want now in game.
I keep looking at him, I guess.
Yeah. You can spam taunt, do whatever you want now, as long as you don't call someone.
They need to pause this game and have a little conversation with this Cabaret.
I mean,
and get his head back in the game. I think he might be demoralized right now.
I don't think he is. I think honestly he's just trying to make sure Artemis gets somewhere.
Well, I don't know what that pluck was. I mean, that pluck was a death. The second he pressed the button, there was no way he ever gets out of that.
Yeah, but he makes sure Artemis gets the purple buff. Maybe that's all he cares about. Getting her farm. He doesn't care if he keeps dying. Since he hits level 5, he's just an ult bot at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, he's taking massive damage. They're extremely low now. And the ult is on point.
There it is.
And
Oh, hey, right now, I
very
guarantee
quickly.
you, he's like, I should have picked that god.
Yeah, he is. Monjo now on the retreat here. He might not be able to get out.
He's up.
Hey, I'm dumb. Don't worry about it. Blue buff invade happening currently, and I don't think there's too much you can really do about it.
Hold on. This is 5 minutes into the game, and
Yes,
both of Matr Pectus carries have 3 kills. And their solo has 2.
Yes.
So Destiny's Child's gonna have to figure something out very quickly.
Yeah, this game is very quickly spinning out of control. On the one side, they really slow down the pace of this game for Destiny's Child. I think come late game, they have a very strong team draft. But so does Matr Pectus. It's not so much stronger that it's impossible to beat for them. That like, oh my gosh, your team's so much better. They have a very strong late game team draft. They're kind of like a ticking time bomb. DK Live going up in the air just to get a couple snipes off here.
Leads aren't too bad, except for the one in solo. So I think it's really going to right now. It's really going to depend on if this Achilles starts rotating soon. Because
1300 gold lead currently in the soul lane. Bucky extremely low again, gets executed, falls down
He's
once
got
again to
executed again.
M-Tons.
And there's
And
just
now
a
Olhe
random
falls
vote.
down to mid lane to Engo. Next might just be Monjilton, who uses the ultimate to save his own life and will get out of there alive this time around.
That's what counts.
This is looking like it might be a little bit of a
Yeah.
good game.
And Engo now in the backside, Quasi looking for the 1v1, but he won't even get the 1v1. Falls down regardless. DK live there.
I mean, I don't know if they can come back from. I mean, they always can, but game's looking real rough.
Yeah, it is. Bucky dude just getting absolutely
Look at this.
destroyed
Buggy
in
can't even
1v1.
show up the lane.
Yeah, what does he even do here at this point?
And Buggy can't even be in lane at this point. He can't even exist.
He just comes by to say hi and then dies. Oh, hey, extremely low. Beats used by Engo. Engo able to get the kill here. Ikir coming in, looking for something. Can't quite catch anything. Uses the ultimate, trying to get a kill on Engo. And Engo extremely low, but he will jump out. No, barely any health, no mana. But he will get out alive here. Monjilton looking to just try to do some damage, try to do something here. This
I think Mondale's just looking to be a part of the game. He just wants to do something.
This game's already feeling like it might be over. The entire game's in Matr Pectus' hand. 7 minutes with a, what is it, 5k gold lead? That is massive. Almost 1k per minute going in their favor.
This is not looking too good. I don't know if they can come back from this, to be honest. So once this Achilles starts rotating, it's going to be an absolute raid boss.
Matr Pectus has to throw.
Yeah.
Or Destiny's Child needs to put something crazy. All the game plugged in, good ult from Nestle, can't quite catch it though. Just
Yeah,
it's
I'm
up
telling
in
you,
the air.
that Sobek and Raw is a little awkward. You know, Sobek in straight lines are not exactly.
It's that you can see up in the air.
He's-
When you're up in the air, you can't hit them. Just like same thing, Sil ult. If you pick someone up in a Xing Shen ult and they're still in the air and you use the Sil ult, it won't actually hit them. Yax will
That's
diving
fine.
here, but
Yeah, this
no
could be.
big.
Oh well.
It's,
I said this could be big, and then Ohei got plucked by the other person.
yep, and he does fall down to Engo here. And Achilles rotating out to the enemy speed buff, level 10, looking for something here, but the enemy team coming in.
Look at
M-Touch
this
is fairly
rotating,
low
though.
and execute use, can't quite catch it though. Bucky will have to retreat here. The speed buff wasn't stolen though, but Engo does get the kill onto Akira. Now Monjilton out of mana will be forced to retreat here. Carry's just being left on their own island though.
When you're Odin defending your speed buff, I think you're buying time. You're expecting your team to out rotate theirs, and M-Tun's got his team there before Destiny's Child did.
To be fair, Destiny's Child's team was kind of dead.
Yeah, this is looking very rough.
They can't rotate if they're dead. I'm just saying. At this point, they just want any farm they can get. They're like, please, I don't care if I even die anymore. Just let me farm something. And now Quay City being rotated on
chat
to.
bullying Yaxo a little bit.
Ultimate hits Clay
Oh,
City and
yeah, that was at the very end of it.
Snipes being used. Clay City extremely
Yeah, the
low and
snipes.
DK Levy
Wow.
able to kill it.
Yeah.
Two
That's-
snipes in a row.
Yep.
Surrender vote has started for
I was
Destiny's
about to
Child.
say, you know how demoralizing that would be? There's literally nothing she can do there.
Unfortunately, I think we have a rule for surrender votes. I don't know if it's allowed or
we go.
not, but I don't
There
care.
we go.
This feels rough.
This is
Either
big.
way,
This is big.
that's a pretty good
Get
kill.
it on the mid laner. They got it on the mid laner too.
Now it's only a 7k gold lead. Look,
You're gonna
little
see it
spike
here.
up.
Oh, he's about to bring it back.
You see a little spike up and then back down. But it looked like it could have been a spike down even further. Instead of
There
a
you
little-
go. Margie's got a point there. There goes all your points.
Yes, it is gone. Sheesh, I bet it on Destiny's Child with all my 12k point channel points.
I mean, it's not
They're all
over
gone
yet.
now.
It's over yet.
What will I ever do without my Archangel Smite League channel points?
I
Oh, hey,
told
with
you.
another
I
kill.
told you.
Oh, hey's gonna carry me. Come on, oh, hey.
I told you.
If we
I
need
already
it,
said that.
get me my points back.
Already sweating a little bit over there now after that kill.
Hey, Matr Pectus might start trolling a little bit because they have this massive lead. And that might just give him enough time to come back in.
I mean, they have to troll it like 3 times in a row.
Hey, all it takes is for Artemis to get just caught up with Silver Brains plus Odinbo online.
Yeah. She's 3 levels behind, though.
You keep track of Ajaxel? I got you. Mixed Flux time, let's see. I wish we could
We'll
see
start a counter. Someone count the land, someone count the misses,
you ready?
and we'll compare at the end.
Oh, he got it.
There it is. No, I can't tell if that landed. I think it landed, though.
It landed. It definitely landed. And it looks like Pyromancer will be started up. Surprised to see the Gold Fury Scorpion hasn't been taken yet. Kind of surprising.
Well, it's because
Hey,
Modern Practice is struggling a little bit.
Look at the gold
over on that
difference.
side.
It's only almost 7k now. It's going back in favor slowly to Destiny's Child. It's a chance.
This Odin is 4 levels behind this Achilles. And look at the item difference.
It's got Mystical Mail. That's basically like 8 items. It's fine. See, here's what they do, right? Because of the difference, everyone just buys Mystical Mail here, and now they have extra damage just to mitigate, just to like cancel out the difference. And they shred objectives. Easy. Yeah, not too.
But it's only a matter of time. And then Destiny's Child wins this. Yes.
Not too much to really say going on right now. The whole team's behind. Not much they can really force. Matr Pectus has to force every single engagement because Destiny's Child, if they do, they're asking for death. Entrance uses the speed here. Entrance out of half speed continuing in. Basically, Ray Boss at this point. Every ultimate user plays it. He able to get the kill to Entrance. Huge kill right there. And now they're on the retreat. Everyone's still alive, and maybe another kill if DK Live goes up in the air, extremely low. Out of mana though, T1 Tower might fall down, pulled into by Mongilton, but no one on Destiny's Child dies there. Still, and
it was a 5v4. I mean, if Odin was there, it's fine. He did. He needs to farm up. I mean, it's fine. He did. He needs to farm up. But if he had a cage there, he might have gotten a kill or 2.
If he was there, that fight definitely just a hard win for them, I think.
Oh.
I mean, he played the safe call, but like, if he was there.
I don't even think it was. I think it was the appropriate call. I mean,
that shows you signs of life. They have a chance. Imagine that come late game. Lake Hoodie City getting a 1v1, going extremely low here. On the retreat now, team rotating over. Akira comes in here, going to get a good knockback on him. Akira currently finding 1v1. I gets forced out here by DK Live, and Akira falling down extremely low. Does fall down here.
I'm unable to get the kill.
But does force out the last of the relics. And that's what using the ultimate here. Does catch Clay City, uses the beast to get out of the silence. Plus
still shows up for a quick snipe.
And 2 fall down here. Gold Fairy very likely being looked at here soon.
And it's here, but I mean, it's not. It's unfortunate that he can't do much here.
Now all Destiny's Child needs is another fight like they had earlier, but just 7 in a row, and then it's fine. Gold Fairy being started up here.
Gold Watch. You watch this.
Gold Fairy being started up here. Gold Fairy down fairly low, down to 2k HP, 3k. They drop
a level 10 Capri until
level 15. And now Mongilton taking a lot of damage here, forced to retreat and execute Threshold, not being chased out by M-Tons. But you're going to be forced to run from Yaxel using the ultimate in return, trying to zone him out of here. Mongilton does get out alive, and Gold Fairy back down to 3k HP, down to 2k now. 1k. Being burned down very quickly. The ultimate comes through. Destiny's Child, and they do steal it away. Retreating away, and Nox able to steal away. And just looking for the execute, can't quite get through the cage. And now Destiny's Child should retreat here. uses the Artemis, zoning out the rest
That's
of the
the kill
team.
it just
Clay
won
City
before.
might just slip away here. The board is enough to zone the enemy team so they can't come in, and that is enough from Destiny's Child for them to get away here.
What's the gold lead now? How's the swing looking?
It is 5.5k.
It is. That was a massive steal.
That was
The fact that they
pretty good.
stole it and nobody died.
That's pretty good.
There was close call of us, but nobody died. Getting there. Artemis on one level behind now. Viper caught up.
Nice to get your mid con
Getting there a little bit.
solo,
Getting there.
and your jungle, and you're good to go. I don't know how I feel about the serrated rush. I feel like some.
I don't know how I feel about the I mean, I get to have a cage, but I don't know how I feel about the no anti-heal with a raw into soul gem. Bab Shroud raw into soul gem.
But who procs it well though?
Procs what well.
Divine Rune, like I mean, like Olhe's like rock Divine Rune very consistently, so he's able to anti-heal. I mean,
maybe we'll see a Taco Blade or something out of the Gilgamesh.
maybe, but Brawler's probably just as effective. He's enough abilities to use, and your one does count for ability damage. It's probably your best bet. Bugging you being chased down right here, taking massive damage down to a fourth already. On the retreat, currently picked up in the air, extremely low. On the retreat, jumps away, double ultimate, heals, falls down immediately.
You can't be doing that. You can't be having late beats like that. This guy asleep?
And now it looks like Pyromancer does go to Matr. Pectus on the start of the Fire Giant being shorted down to 10k HP, 9k, 8k, down to 7, starting to go down to 7k now. Clay City currently fighting off the enemies on Fire Giant being dropped. Looking to take the fight here on the retreat now. Here down to half HP, 4th HP, he's killed by Ingo here. Mongilin trying to get away here, but gets plucked into the enemy team. Forced to run away, but very likely won't be able to get out of his own life. M-Tun's chasing out the enemy backline. Mongilin used the revive on himself, but now he's bodied in. He will fall down here. Slowing out for just a little bit of time, and M-Tun is taking a lot of damage. Noxel goes through, but not able to hit anyone, and now next goes down Clay City, up in the air of the snipes. Olhe taking massive damage on the retreat, now half HP. Not quite able to survive any bit of damage. Nestle hits a single ability. He's definitely dead there. Buggy blinks in and goes for the cage here. Beads used by Nestle, and now it looks like Buggy should on him very quickly. And go with a good pull, pulls him in, and Olhe gets hit by the raw snipe, falls down extremely quickly. And now Fire Giant should be looked to be started up here. What are the odds they come to try to defend this? I think not, right?
Oh, not very high considering they're all dead.
Yeah, no. I mean, Kira technically could have walked over. He didn't, but he could have. Yeah, I think Odin is a little bit there. And maybe.
Maybe Odin's not this guy's too. It's gotta be a rough lane. I mean, you show up, it's against Achilles, who's just centering your shield off.
He probably jumped in, threw up his shield, thinking to save him, and they just got it sundered away. And he's like, "Well,
I don't know. Was he level 2 yet?"
Yeah, he's level 2. He probably just thought he'd be able to clear the minion wave, hit 2, and survive. But then the Sunder just took it out, and he's like, "Oh, well, guess I die then."
This is a dominance Gilgamesh. What?
Huh.
Missing something?
Interesting. I think what you're missing is they might have given up hope. I don't know if they did.
What do you mean? We got Olhe stealing objectives?
Honestly, their best bet might have been to hope to steal this objective rather than fight over it. But now, looks like Phoenix he should be starting up. So they very likely would have.
Hold on, I'm just thinking about it now. Why didn't they even go Odin? Who's going to follow up on an Odin gauge? The Gilgamesh with dominance?
Yeah, I don't know. Left Phoenix being started up now. It looks like they're coming in very quickly and they're rushing in. Yaxel misses the clutch back way, getting his silence on. Yaxel gets straight up very quickly. Buggy uses the ultimate on absolutely nothing. I guess blocking shots onto the Phoenix very likely. DK Live's up in the air with the snipes, trying to get Clay City. Can't quite get the last snipe. Clay City gets out alive here, and now it's a 4v5. They'll look to take up a T2s instead here.
That was a rough misplug.
Yeah, it was. And now Buggy blinks in with no cage to engage with. Misses the stun, I think, and DK Live extremely low though, but nothing. Engage with Noxel and we go in the back line.
That was a good Noxel. That was a big Noxel.
And now Infants might just fall down here to Akira. That's 2 down right now. Now they're on the retreat. The whole team still standing. Monjil is still with the ultimate, and now Buggy chasing down Nestle here. Nestle on the retreat, able to get away.
He's gotta hit this I think he outran it. He just straight up outran the speeder.
Yeah, he did. Buggy just chasing him down to the end of time. Nestle should fall down here inevitably. And he misses the spear again.
No damage. Oh god.
Nestle just has his shoes on. Dude, I thought he was about to kill someone. I thought he was about to
This Artemis 3, hold on, did this Artemis 3 just do more damage than an Odin bird bomb?
Yes, it did. And straight, they will get Odin Fury. They do not lose any Phoenixes. And Fire Giant doesn't get too much value, so I guess it's a bright side. And you don't need boots, so you're pretty close to finishing your builds.
I mean, if you're Destiny solid, I let them have Oni. That way their waves push up and you get some XP.
Yeah. There's definitely chances.
Yeah, because this Noxel, I don't know if you saw that, is kind of smacking real hard. And this Artemis is, this Artemis needs one more pen item, and I think she's completely online and completely fine. Oh, come on.
Oh, hey,
there it is.
With a kill here.
There it is.
Live. That's a big
That's a lot. That's a shutdown. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah, it is. How much gold?
Which gold does Nox have in hand? Was that 900?
Dude, that's like 900
was that
gold
the
right
max?
there. That's like 900 gold.
Check your gold in hand. 2,200 gold. Yeah, I think that was 900
You'll
gold.
play back and see.
I don't think so. I mean, that's 2,200 gold. I think we know that's. Pretty sure that was a full 900.
Yeah, well, he now caught up to Nestle here. Artemis got all the bows online. Just missing Shin size now.
I think they got a real shot now. The carriers are back in the game.
Yeah, the only person really far behind still is Bucky Dude, who only has 3 items online.
Yeah.
Who really is just a Odin cage bot now. What you do is you wait
the only worry I have is this. Maybe I don't play enough Gilgamesh, but I don't know about this Gilgamesh. Not the Gilgamesh build.
Yeah, the Gilgamesh build is probably hurting a little bit. 2 Thunders down, Monjil and pulling M tons away from Akira. Very likely saving him. Akira's extremely low. There are 2 people chasing down. They might be able to get the 2 tanks out with the carries nearby, but still a risk. I think
this might be it might be an Odin's.
Destiny's Child. Do they give up this fire jet? I think they do. They show they can defend Phoenix.
It would. It's not enhanced.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna defend this one. Like you said, you could defend the other one. There's not much objectives to be taken left with this fire giant. I don't think you care too much if they do take it. I think you go back, secure your own objectives, but look like you can defend it instead. 4-man raw snipe. Akira the backline diving heavily down to DK Live. DK Live taking massive damage, and Yaxel taking even more. Yaxel being on force to reach DK Live up in the air. Another chase happening. Can't quite catch Clay City. Clay City survives here with the Monjil and ult saving his life. And now Akira kicking people away. Akira might just fall down here. Tons misses the execute, but he does get the kill regardless here. Now 2 go down beside Destiny's Child. Chase continues. Now Clay City on the retreat. Oh, he's trying to peel away for his teammates here. And he's just trying to get away from Nestle, who's currently just chasing him down. Oh, he down to half HP with a good raw one. And now it looks like the mid Phoenix might be started up here. Nobody nearby to defend it, and everyone extremely low. Buggy Dude should look to engage here, try to do something. It's a long time for his carries, but his carries won't get in time. Buggy Dude dives in probably a little bit too late, and he falls down to DK Live. Daxter falls down in return, but now it's just a 4v2. Clay City being engaged onto, and he gets a double kill on a DK Live here. Now this might be a fight they can actually take, especially the Phoenix is still standing. M-Touch, good Nestle snipe, able to get the kill, and Monjil and about to respawn, and that should be all they get here. Ult goes through, he's able to get the Ingo. Nestle now can begin forced to use the beats.
Okay, and Clay are really trying to win right now, man.
They really are. They do
Clay
survive there.
and Clay are really trying to win. This game feels like Ohe and Clay getting sandbagged.
Feels like Olhe and Clay against what?
No, it feels like they're getting sandbagged.
Yeah.
I think I should have just defended Phoenix to begin with.
Yeah, I think Fire Giant's
I think this Odin can't frontline right now.
Yeah, he can't. I think he just took it back. Do your own camps. Let them take Fire Giant. Defend the Phoenix. Because, like...
Yeah, I think their best bet is just to cage somebody in the...
Phoenix,
just cage somebody in the Phoenix and get Inverter's armor.
Yeah, and you also force 2 people to just have it hit the Odin cage walls instead of actually hitting Phoenix for 5 autos, which is very big on a Phoenix siege. I think it'd be a very strong thing. I think you just let one of the frontliners engage again, and then you just burst them, and then they can't just do Phoenix anymore. And you rinse and repeat, especially with upgraded Horrific and Sunder and upgraded Sunder. You can reduce their damage so much.
I'm talking about I don't mean there when he died. I'm talking about when they were trying to defend fire. I think they should have just given it up.
Oh yeah. I mean, I agree. I was saying like they shouldn't give it. They should give it.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to somebody in chat that he didn't have cage up. He did get a Shogun, though. I think that'll help out the Gilgamesh.
Fire Giant's being started up at 8k HP, 7.5k, 7k now. Monjilton up way too far, gets executed. I don't know why they're defending this.
Carries aren't there.
Now they're forcing a retreat here, force use the cage just to provide some space now. Snipes go through, taking out a decent bit of HP, but I don't think you need to defend this Fire Giant. They're throwing everything into it just to defend this one. I think you just stall out to EFG, and then look to gauge on that. Fire Giant down to 5k HP, slowly being whittled down to 4k, 3k, 2k, 1k, and it should go down to Matr Pectus here. So anybody defended. Clay City uses the ultimate, hits nobody, and that is an Artemis ult down for this.
That's defense. Really bad. Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Really bad. There's only one ultimate left remaining for this Phoenix defense, and that's Olhe's.
Penton's beats are down. Nox catches them in a combo with Artemis nearby, and I mean, could be their way in, but that seems pretty circumstantial.
Yaxel blinks in here, gets a good pluck on the Buggy Dude. Buggy Dude gets burnt down instantly, but he manages to get out. Clay City able to kill Yaxel here, and this fight is continuing now. Engage continues to go back in. Looks like Akira blinks in here. DK Live extremely low, but Nephilim using the heals to keep his team going in this engagement. Monjilton extremely low, forced it back out here. Ultimate not quite up yet, and the Phoenix still stands. No, don't chase. You want to stay back. You want to just get your Phoenix healed up down the play. They're not going to engage anymore. Buggy Dude blinks in though, looking for another engagement. And he's taking it burnt down very quickly. DK Live back to basically full HP. Ingo going on, but Ingo gets burnt down next.
Oh my god, Clay just deleted Ingo.
Ends up chasing down, and Nestle gets a good raw snipe on Clay City. Clay City falls down, and now Buggy Dude way too low. Monjilton not realizing what's going to hit him. He throws up the ultimate, saves Clay City there. I think there's no shot they come at this Phoenix now. Yaxel has respawned though. They have to with this mid wave coming in, big wave in left lane. These are all things they have to worry about now. I don't think you push up here. You just back up. Middle Phoenix has respawned enough that they're chasing into way too far. There's no shot they're defending that. They're engaging in here. Akira extremely low. He's on the retreat here, but the snipes might be enough to hit him. Nobody able to help pick up in this fight any further, and that should be the end of this engagement. Instead, they're going to look to push up onto this Phoenix. Nobody left to defend it.
I don't get it. They defended it successfully like 3 times, and they just kept chasing and then got poked out.
And now that's gone, and next should be the middle Phoenix. If they just let them go, they don't lose anything there. Yaxel's a good plug now on a Buggy Dude. Buggy Dude, raw one off the mark. I think if it hits, they might just kill him there. It doesn't matter because this raw one hits. Now he goes down, Imton's down next though, and Yaxel being aggressed onto, but not quite enough damage, taking below half HP. And now they're looking towards the left Phoenix, which already has a big mini wave underneath it. Monjilton down to half HP now, getting a pull onto Nestle. Olhe used the ultimate, but Monjilton completely burnt down now. And Akira falls down next. Clay City with a kill, return kill onto Yaxel here.
I mean, when your jungle shows up and immediately does nothing and dies, that's not a good sign.
Now with 2 Phoenix down.
I gotta see this raw healing after the game, because I feel like this raw is really doing a lot for him.
Can't we see it now? Here you go. 16k
16
player healing.
down. What's the damage? Like, what's the player damage? Because they have no anti-heal.
35k player damage from Raw and
This
38k
this
from
Raw
DK.
is looking like it's the MVP of the set.
You mean Nestle?
Yeah. I'm in this game, but yeah. They have no anti-heal.
It's been a very difficult game to come back from. I think they had a lot of chances to, but they kind of just threw it.
And they did. I think they defended it like 3 times. They just kept going after him and then getting poked out.
I think just let them go. They're fine. Or that if you've seen that Phoenix right there, they had Fire Giant. They were able to defend the Phoenix. Can you imagine they did it earlier when there was less of a lead instead of just trying to fight
To
it?
be fair, yeah. To be fair, I'll give it to them because Clay could absolutely melt it and go. But then, you know, Nestle hit that raw snipe and he just completely flipped it.
Time manager being done by both tanks. You know, the fastest people to shred down objectives. Time manager fall down any second now. Any second. No, get out of here. You're making it slow.
This game isn't over. I mean, Raw might hit 20k healing.
He very well might. Clay City and Olhaya really are trying. And to be fair, Akira's actually doing decent damage on this Gilgamesh.
He is.
Doing far more than Ingo is, but he's getting very good ultimates.
I think this game might just be solo diff. But
yeah, there's a good bit. There's a 10k player diff in solo lane right now. Looks like Akira getting picked out though, and that might just hold the end of the game here. Buggy Dude can't jump away or get pulled in by Ingo. Gonna be forced to walk away here.
That's Blink.
Doesn't go for it though. Ooh, Monjun get pulled in now. Monjun very well might just fall down here. Nox forcing the ultimate down there, forced to engage on here. Clay said use the ultimate. Impun's chasing down Monjun and can't quite catch the kill. Impun's forced to use the beats here. Buggy Dude falls down though. DK Life up in the air with the snipes. Clay said he gets hit by the raw snipe. That's 3 down on the side of Destiny's Child. Now Titan being looked at here. Titan be shredded down. Titan down about just 1/10 of HP, but now down to about 3/4, down to about half HP, straight down very quickly. Monjun, the only one left defending it down to 4th HP, and Titan should fall down, and they will take it 2-0 on the side of Matr Pectus.
I mean, you gotta give it to Destiny's Child, especially Clay. I know, hey, this game was over a long time ago, and then they stressed it to 33 minutes.
Matr Pectus looked very dominant during this game. It really felt like Olhaya and Clay were doing everything they could to make this game continue going. But they
stressed that game a long time, 33 minutes.
Yeah, they did. Actually, really impressed it lasted that long.
You know, Kira did pretty good though, too. So he looks like he kind of more damage than Engo did.
Yeah, he did. But it looks like he did not hit the 20k player healing like you wanted him to. Only 18.2k player healing.
1800 off. Did Capri do more damage? Yeah, Capri did more damage than Odin.
He did more damage than Yaxel did too. That's actually kind of surprising.
Are we gonna do an interview? I don't know if we're gonna do an interview.
Yeah, let's see if I want to do an interview. Let's check it out real quick. We'll go on break in the meantime. We'll be right back. Let's see if we can get an interview. Just to clarify, the stream will be right back. I'm resetting it real quick so we can do the so I can change the title for the next game, and we will be right back.